Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you are watching. Thank you for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. That's right. Today we are going to talk about several articles. This is almost all entertainment related and a little bit of sad news. We've had a lot of it lately. People who have been influential in our lives, we've lost a lot of them, from actors to producers to set designers, sound people, costumes. It's been one heck of a last, year and a half. It's been absolutely terrible in the Hollywood sphere. I want to say hello to a few people before we actually hit the go button. I want to say hello to Christy from Montana, Jamie Castile, just another red shirt. We also have Darius Munchausen with the super sticker of popcorn. Thank you for that, my friend. Judicon is here, Real Wade Nation, Lasso of Truth, and so many more people. I imagine I will get to some more folks once we get started, but let's get started. First of all, Jeffrey Hayes has passed away. He was the executive producer at Paramount that oversaw the production of not only Star Trek The Next Generation, but also MacGyver. It's an odd way to report his death in a non-vid related passing. I'm wondering if they're trying to differentiate this, which would be weird because I've only seen that written a few other times in a few other articles. I'm not sure what they're afraid of, whether or not, letting people know that people succumb to this thing, especially in their older years, when they, already have some pre-existing conditions and things like that. But this is an awful story, probably something that, probably touched your life. At least those two shows were incredibly popular. TNG was one of my favorite things ever. So R.I.P. Jeffrey M. Hayes. Moving forward, we're going to cover The Witcher. If you didn't believe the rumors, believe them now. The Witcher's adding 7 folks to their cast in season 2. Well, of course, they already did that. They're just making this casting announcement. Casting announcements are done to kind of create additional buzz about a show or a movie. Usually, the later they're done, the more they're trying to kick the buzz up because they're not quite where they feel they want to be. Also, keep in mind, we already know, and this seems to confirm it, that The Witcher, Geralt is going to be a side character in his own show. That's pretty crap. Anyway, moving on from there, we have Batwoman. They're setting Wallace Day as new altered Kate Kane in a big reveal. That's right. Kate Kane is still alive in Batwoman because, you can't kill your... there's certain people you can't kill off in shows, and they've gotten around it in the least creative way imaginable. They reached back in time into, soap opera history. And as you can see, the second half of the season is going to reveal where Kate has been and what that means for her character going forward. At the end of tonight's episode, the audience discovers that Kate Kane is alive, but unrecognizable due to injuries she sustained in the crash. So many folks have already seen this. And how shocked were you that they were going to do something like that? Well, maybe you were, maybe you weren't. Since there was almost nobody watching this, it's almost like it didn't happen. But this is a late grab at some buzz that, this show needs, I guess, because there's nobody watching it. These ratings have created the opportunity for many of these services like Nielsen to readjust how they calculate ratings and add additional opportunities to put a number near the decimal point that doesn't start with 1. No. Starts with 0. And there's less than 500,000 people watching these and Charmed. So I'm not really sure why this show or many others are on the air still at CW. In fact, I'm starting to wonder why there's a CW. I mean, I know if you have the streaming platform now, you can just release your crap straight to HBO Max. Why do you need this? Well, because it's not going to drive anybody there. And they know that. So I don't know. Maybe if you want to go back and explore the Arrowverse prior to season 3, you might get some enjoyment. Anyway, moving on, because I could drill on that all day. We, of course, have Donald Trump starting his own social media service. Now, this was reported in Deadline. Maybe many of you have already heard of this yesterday, probably. And it's an interesting thing when somebody with some, money decides to walk out and do something to replace another service. Is he likely to succeed? Hard to say. It took Twitter a very long time to get to the point it is now, where you have a couple 100 million people on the platform. But in the grand scheme of things, still not a significant portion of the population that actually uses the thing like Twitter was meant to be used. It's still only about 4%. And finally, The Mighty Ducks, which is a great franchise, has this interesting person, Laura Graham, that is involved in this show on Disney+. And guess what? She has a problem with sports. Let's take a look. As we scroll down, we see TV Line asked the question, what about hockey? She says, I'm more interested in the Mighty Ducks than a franchise, essentially blaming her husband for her interest in sports. And they go, what? And she says, I know, this is all because of Peter. This is her husband. But the problem I has always had with sports is someone loses. And that's really upsetting to me. Lady, most people have difficulty in life and they need to be prepared for losses. But hey, this is the generation that we created and continue to create, people who can't win or lose and don't know what to do when it happens. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. I really do hope that you take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Thank you again, Lasso of Truth, Curtis D, Dragon King, Just Another Red Shirt, Jamie Castile, and so many more of you that joined the 6 Minute Daily, including Brightest Day, who is now 1 day older than their birthday yesterday. And have a great day, Biggles Mets. See ya.